If you've seen the stories Charlie the Pig and the Wizard and also Lisa in the Zoo, you might well know that I take words that are given to me by children or adults and put them into stories. Normally it's about 10, but on this occasion I've been given 5 words by a young man called Gustav. See if you can guess which the words are that I've been given, and they'll appear in the title sequence at the end. This poem story is called Who's in Goal? This is a story about the beautiful game and a boy who had a famous name. He was just a tiny lad who was always football mad. His parents, when the boy was born, on what to call him both were torn. So taking a Bible and opening pages, hope for something from down the ages. They put in pin and pierced the book, hoping on hope to have good luck. But when they looked, they were amazed. Jesus was the name that the pin had grazed. And so his name was chosen now. He was bullied, oh how, oh how, with taunts and jeers and jokes aloud from all the school kids in a crowd. Till one fine day upon the football pitch, the best young player had a stitch. With no one else in view or sight, they called upon the little mite to put on boots and be goalkeeper, now a player and not a sleeper. He jumped for joy and took the role of trying to keep the ball from goal. The game went on with goals aplenty. It got till there had been quite 20. The players, they were tired and sweating. On winning both the teams were betting. Till half time, time for rest. The injured player's face was red and angry thoughts went through his head. He looked around with no one looking, and in his bag his face went ducking. And taking out his tasty lunch, he carried out his clever hunch. At half time of this very match, his plan he would allow to hatch. As he was chewing on a jam sandwich, he made sure that there would be a bad glitch. By nobbling the keeper's gloves and boots, the other team were in cahoots. They distracted the poor wee chap. It was a dreadful, awful trap. Like Pluto, they had hearts of ice, whilst pretending they were nice. And so the match starts up again. The score was up to 10-10. For it had been a fearsome fight, the players all a wary sight. The ball is sailing down the field. Jesus steps up and will not yield. But what is this? He slips and falls to jeering shouts and harsh catcalls. His gloves are filled with itching powder. The banshee cry is even louder. His boots have all been greased and oiled, and looking up, his anger boiled. So, with a leap, he's back and at it, using all his skill and wit. He reaches out, deflects the ball, taking quite a valiant fall. The whistle's blown, and it's a draw, and Jesus is a hero sure. For though they haven't had a win, he didn't let the ball get in. They carry him on shoulders high, and you can hear with a little sigh that through the match they were all braves, and it is true that Jesus saves.